5 motivations behind why Roman Reigns' Tribal Chief storyline is becoming exhausting. Is the Roman Reigns storyline beginning to lose steam? It feels like it, but before we get into the video, make sure you Superman punch that subscribe and spear the like button to see even more WWE or pro wrestling videos, and tell me in the comments below if Roman Reigns needs a change or better opponents. WWE superstar Roman Reigns returned at the SummerSlam occasion last year and has utilized the Tribal Chief moniker to make himself a power on the blue brand. The Usos at first pushed back. However, over the long haul, the Usos have worked together with the widespread hero. This affiliation has given fans motivation to partake in Reigns' rule as the boss, while additionally seeing him as a heel, interestingly, since his primary list debut in 2012. The previous big dog is currently the head of the table, and he looks for affirmation from each WWE universe, part and city. It is the beginning of the lifeless mythology in his personality, more than that which meets the eye. The previous Shield part's personality looked amazing as a heel. It filled its need. However, generally beneficial things should reach a conclusion. A year has gone by, and the person has lost its appeal and the course. Roman Reigns' personality and the entertainer are apparently starting to become lifeless. There are justifications for why, so we should see what is making this person and story gradually lose energy. Number 5. What is the story that is being told? WWE never requested that individuals recognize Stone Cold Steve Austin as the Texas Rattlesnake, or The Rock to be the Great One. It changed with Roman's personality, who might venture between the ropes and request that everybody recognize him. It seems as though he doesn't have the certainty to be the head of the table. An individual or their personality will look for affirmation just when they are uncertain with regards to themselves. Roman Reigns is one whiz that didn't fit the fans' insight when he was a babyface. Times changed, yet it resembles the actual person has lost its certainty, and that's the reason it looks for affirmation from others. Have Roman Reigns' WrestleMania rivals, the rated R genius, the leader of the Yes movement, at any point requested affirmation as the ultimate opportunist or the American Dragon? Number 4. The bloodline interference. Jimmy and Jay weren't engaged with Roman Reigns' personality and storyline until the previous label group champion didn't persuade Jey Uso that everything is about the family. The Usos turned into a part, yet it would ceaselessly appear as though they were prepared to strike and manipulate their cousin. They constantly meddled in Reigns' matches. Roman Reigns felt that the bloodline should be predominant, yet it hurt his personality. It showed that the Tribal Chief wasn't sure or didn't have the right stuff to finish the assignment on his legitimacy. Roman can, in any case, steer this storyline until it's ill-fated and becomes intolerable. Number 3. No tribe acknowledgement. Afa and Sika recognized Roman Reigns as the Tribal Chief after the steel cage match among Jimmy and the widespread hero finally heroes Hell in a Cell. Roman Reigns' personality hasn't gotten any help from any other individual in his clan. Roman needs affirmation as the Tribal Chief. However, he ought to be recognized by his clan, not only 2 individuals from his own family, and a constrained acknowledgement. His new person accompanied having him go facing the Brahma Bull at this or the following year's showcase of the Immortals. As of this composition, the Great One has a bustling timetable, and it looks unthinkable for him to appear at the show. Provided that this is true, how might he get the affirmation or the beating of his life from the People's Champion? Number 2. No new members. The clan can make do in the event that it keeps on developing. In the event that you recollect the Attitude Era, a few whizzes would consistently promise their help to these gatherings. It very well may be the McMahon Gathering, DX, or even Austin's Gathering. Individuals came to the gathering or changed to work up the storyline. It appears as though the Tribal Chief has no magnetism as no genius needs to join the gathering. Tamina Snuka might be on Raw pursuing the all-day everyday title. However, Naomi can be an incredible expansion to the gathering. She has what it takes and can be a gathering part as the SmackDown Women's Champion. In the event that the Tribal Chief can't dazzle different hotshots, he can basically intrigue his bloodline. Before we get into the number 1 pick, thanks for watching the video, and let me know who y'all would like to see a video on next. Number 1. Weak opponents. To place somebody on the Mount Rushmore of expert wrestling, you really want to permit them to grandstand their abilities. Roman Reigns hasn't gotten the right arrangement of rivals as of not long ago. It seems as though the WWE needed to push him for a year as they weren't certain of The Rock's status. For a year added to his repertoire and then some, this present time might be the opportunity to put him through a few intense contests and set the belt on low-maintenance entertainer who is a greater blue-peered toward kid to Vince and co. It would assist them with creating income and pull the trigger on a disappointing person.